Hello, today I'm in Liverpool and I'm here to analyse people who like the Beatles. People who like the Beatles think it's weird to have any original opinions. They believe there's something inherently wrong with you if you don't like the Beatles as much as they do. People who like the Beatles can never just take a casual interest in the band. They have to shape their entire personality around it, learning all the Beatles trivia and wondering which Beatle they'd be if they were born in the 1960s. But realistically, they wouldn't be any of them, although they might be some other insect, such as a worm, or a beagle, or, unfortunately, Ringo. Many young people that like the Beatles feel like they were born in the wrong generation. They're old fashioned, overly polite, and deep down, they're just Swifties that aren't addicted to social media. They're not working class enough to be real Scousers, and they're not poetic enough to be the next Alex Turner. So they just grow out their fringe in the hopes that people will automatically assume that they're interesting and buy. The ideology hidden beneath Beatlemania is the culture industry's desire to turn us all into a homogeneous blob of similar personalities with similar haircuts that refuse to rebel against the status quo. Although people who like the Beatles would oppose to that characterization, repeatedly reminding you that Helter Skelter was the first ever heavy metal track. Yet the fact still remains that if you listen to that song on loop long enough, you'll want to sink to the bottom of the ocean in a little yellow submarine of your nearest convenience. This video essay is not calling for a Beatles boycott, but rather for the implementation of a more moderate approach to Beatles fandom. People that like the Beatles need to calm down. We need more Beatles centrists. The radicalisation of people who like the Beatles needs to be curtailed, coupled with the rise in people who listen to the Beatles every now and again in a non-intense way, without making it every single aspect of their waking life. Sorry, can you hold up for a sec?
Of course I can. Oh, he's going off, he's running off.